Okay. I figured out what was holding me back. And it ain't going to hold me back today because I got some things I want to say. All right. But make sure that y'all like the stream. Okay. We are here. We live. I'm your host, Jada Black. Salute to everybody that's here. Let me do something real quick. Hopefully y'all checked out the video I did today about Omarion. I like to do my case studies, you know what I'm saying, on people, celebrities, because we know there's a lot of people who worship celebrities and whatever it is they have going on. So of course I'm going to use it as an example. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I use it as an example? But this is going to kind of be a continuation of the discussion that we had Monday. Because the show took a turn for the dysfunctional bit. There was a particular female caller who will not be allowed on my show anymore until she gets her act together, or never. Probably never. Because this particular person saw fit to send me a message the other day. So no, you ain't allowed to call. If you do, you're not getting on. You're not allowed in my chat room. I'm not going to allow you dysfunctional heifers to act any type of way around me. It ain't happening. I only allow a certain type of female on my platform. And if you're not that type of female, you ain't invited. Because I was way too liberal Monday with certain people in my chat room. I was a little bit too liberal. That ain't happening. That ain't happening no more. So, at any sign of dysfunction, get them out of my chat. Don't let them in my chat no more until they get their act together. But that'll probably be never, you know. So, yeah, this is going to be sort of like a continuation of the discussion that we have. And I think it's going to be a very good discussion, you know. And let's see who's here. All right, shout out to Vern. Shout out to Ernest with the super chat. See, is it True, Vern85? Let's see, Chris G, 90. Was it Christina? Appreciate it. Gemini, B Friends, Amaja, Shy, Poetic Kills was good. And Sarah, Gerald, Derek Kahn, M Weezy, Matic Music, No Name, Elbert, DT Artman, Kurt Chris, Dandy, Charm. Oh, you saw in the video, boy? Okay. Let's see. I think that's it. You know. Sadio, what's up? M360. Green Jello sucks. What's good? Edwin, what's up? Like the stream, people. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on social media. I got some exciting things that I'm going to be doing. I am going to see about doing interviews. I just need to be more settled in certain things. What's good, Mark Stewart? Hold on a second. All right. But yeah, I do. I'm gonna compile a list and figure out how I'm gonna do it. But I know y'all like the interviews and stuff. I haven't done a ton of them. Just didn't have the opportunity to do so. But there's some people that's on my list that I want to be able to do stuff with. There may be YouTubers, there may not be YouTubers. I'm not somebody who just YouTube, you know? I'm on other platforms too. And there's other things I have interest in. You know what I'm saying? And let's face it, there's not a lot of people on YouTube I watch like that. So when y'all mention, oh, this person said this, or they did this video with this person, I'm like, okay, I didn't see it. You know? I didn't see it. But yeah, we're going to continue to do the Anchor podcast. I moved my podcast over there. As y'all see, I got 5 already archived over there. Some really good discussions. I may even bring a co-host or 2 on from show to show. It just depends on the timing of everything, you know what I'm saying? We just got to get the timing right. Everybody's busy doing something, you know? It's including me. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something with the members. I want to do some streams for the members. It might be the ones where I bring guests on. You know? Okay, I mean, it was good, DJ. You know, maybe I'll do something for the members. I don't know. Shout out to the people who still support me on Patreon every month, who support the platform. You know, that's truly the people who really rock with me as far as my content and not really expecting anything in return as far as videos. I haven't put a ton of videos up there recently because I've been focusing more on what I do here on YouTube. But if y'all have other social media platforms and you want to keep up with me, I highly suggest you go and follow me. I highly suggest y'all go and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links are in the description, you know. So y'all can keep up. So listen, man, I'm kind of tired of people sending me topics and I done already did the video, man. I had somebody message me on Facebook the other day saying, you going to do a topic on Dr. Dre? I said I made a video about Dr. Dre like 2 or 3 days ago, 4 days ago, however long that was. You know, y'all got to keep up, man. Like, I shouldn't have to remind you that I did that video. You can go to my channel. My channel ain't closed. You don't need a, it ain't members only, you know. But we gonna get into this Janelle Monae and these dysfunctional females who are out here to try to change a perception that they have built for themselves. Now, I did a video on this initial Janelle Monae situation on my basic social politics channel, okay? Here we are. Okay. I did this, let's go. I did this video. Okay. And we not about to do a disgruntled commenters, but I just wanted y'all to see that I did this video. If y'all want to go and check it out, you can. It's on my basic social politics with Jada Black. Make sure y'all go over there and like the video. Leave a comment. I'm trying to get as much of y'all over there as possible so I can do more and more videos, you know. And in this, I discuss her wanting to rid hip-hop of toxic masculinity, of degrading music, right? Black women have been degraded for so long by black men. But we still listen to the music. We still dance to the music. There's a lot of conscious rappers out there. There's a lot of Christian rappers there. You don't want to listen to their music, You want to listen to that music because that's what you like. You're saying one thing and then you're doing another. That is what we have going on in society. We have people who say one thing and then do another. Just like with relationships. You have people who will say one thing, then they will do another. Now, I haven't listened to the radio in about, honestly, in about, 2 years, 2.5 years? Let's see, about 2 years maybe? It's been a long time since I've actually listened to the radio. It might have been longer than that. But I think it's been around 2 years. And I haven't, because I used to listen to the radio a lot at my house when I was doing stuff. I have it in the background. No longer. Okay? No longer. All right? But we're going to get into some of these points. And I'm going to break it down like I normally do. Make sure y'all like the stream. Okay? It lets me know that y'all like these particular topics. And that I should do it more. Okay? Now, here you have Janelle Monae. Okay? She's somebody who has been in the industry for a while now. She got her start with Diddy, right? And she considers herself pan. Okay? She likes everything, even though she would be mostly identified as a less beyond. And we all know what type of crowd she hangs around, type of people circles that she is in. So this whole trying to make it seem like it's only the men that are making hip hop look bad, who are putting out music that is detrimental. Even though there have been plenty of female artists that have put out detrimental music. I mean, look at Nicki Minaj. I mean, did y'all see her in that Trolls video? I mean, I didn't see the video. I saw clips or whatever, but I mean, Meg Thee Stallion. I mean, seriously, that's why I put Meg Thee Stallion in the thumbnail of that video, because you have women who are degrading themselves. They are degrading themselves, and you're making it seem like it's the men that are forcing them to do it, and that's not true. Because remember, women on social media will tell you that they don't get dressed up for men. They get dressed up for women, right? Okay, so why do you make the videos that you make? Why do you dance and wear the things that you wear? Is that for women or for men? There are female artists who, yes, they listen to a lot of the male rap, but a lot of them come into the game with this feminist mindset like Meg Thee Stallion does. But they will still make degrading music about themselves and about how they are, and, how they basically, denigrate themselves. But we're supposed to believe it's all men's fault that they choose to not only listen to the music, okay, rap the lyrics, post the lyrics on their social media, okay? I mean, how many of us have seen females driving down the street bumping this music loudly? They're not bumping just female artists. They're bumping a lot of dudes, okay? Y'all gotta, there's people that gotta understand this. It's easy to look at hip hop as it is right now and say that these guys are making this music and that they are really being disrespectful to melanated women. Well, you gotta understand, it ain't just melanated women listening to it. There are women of other groups listening to it. Why do you think you have so many non-black twerkers out there? Because they're being influenced by the music and the culture, if there is one. And they are fully into it like black females. I mean, I've seen Caucasian women driving down the street bumping rap music. A lot of people listen to it. So to just marginalize it and say that us as, or just black male rappers, not only are y'all denigrating these women, you're being disrespectful towards them, you show them no respect. It's like, do they respect themselves? That's what you have to ask yourself. Do you respect yourself? And I think that there are a lot of these particular chicks that don't really respect themselves. But they want respect. Now you have this now society is talking about how masculinity is bad. It's not good. We need to rid ourselves of toxic masculinity. They're not just talking about it being toxic. They just want to get rid of it completely, because you have males who they feel like they aren't masculine enough. So they are out there fighting the good fight to rid ourselves of toxic masculinity, whatever that may be. Then you got women like Janelle Monae, who's a part of the alphabet community. They don't like they like masculine women, but not masculine men. Okay. And what's funny is that all these same people look up to Tupac. I don't know if it's because he was pro, the black woman, putting on a pedestal, pedestalizing her. But do you think he's masculine? Because they're not just talking about ridding of one thing. They want to get rid of everything. Shout out to AJ.
This is the definition of self-projection.
Yeah, it is. And the projecting that they are doing is detrimental to themselves and everybody around them. Especially with these female celebrity feminists and the male celebrities who are feminists as well. I mean, the perfect example is John Legend and Chrissy Teigen? They are the definition of these celebrity feminists, okay? Panderers. They don't like masculine energy, okay? They are the type to try to be the celebrity couple that just panders to not only women, but they are against anything that is of masculine energy. And that is why you have to look at these people with the side eye when they try to come around and try to tell you what is good and what is bad. No, you're bad because your mindset is skewed. You have the Janelle Monaes, all these celebrity feminists, all these people talking about how masculinity is bad. Why is it bad? So you mean to tell me that you want a man who's feminine? That's what we have to look at. We nowadays, honestly, I think that a lot of us are in a tough spot, especially us men who are free thinkers, truth seekers, people who will not back down and bend the knee. It's very difficult for them to come at us because we understand them better than they understand themselves. They are caught in a wave of trying to be, I guess I would say relatable to everybody, but only to the vocal minority. The people who don't even support them financially. Okay? That's who they're pandering to. And that is why they're going to have a tough time, whatever it is that they do. Now, I want people to know that I'm not one of those people who is going to project my insecurities onto anybody, because that's a waste of energy, because you have these particular bitter females who will project their insecurities off on everybody every day. Why do you think you have people come into the office every day always upset, always emotional, always in their feelings? You know why? Because they're trying to project their emotional instability onto the people around them, the problems that they are having at home. They want to bring to work, or to, especially if people work under them, because they don't have no power at home. They don't have any power anyway. They never had that. So they get a little bit of it and they misuse it. Now, the projecting onto men never works because men will always fight back. You know, we as men, we never are going to truly bend the knee. We're always going to stand up for ourselves. I mean, look at Terry Crews. Say whatever you want about Terry Crews. At least Terry Crews is standing up for himself and he's not quickly bending the knee like a lot of these other guys have. Even though I disagree with him on certain things that he has said, at least he's standing up for himself. And he's not allowing people to push him around. That's more than what I could say from some of your favorite rappers who are quick to apologize and bend the knee because they want to continue their lifestyle. And these people with this bad energy, they project it onto other people, especially men, because we as men in society, we're always, the target of people's frustrations. Always. We have to continue to push back on the shaming tactics. We cannot allow, just like we all saw on my show recently, you have females trying to shame me, trying to shame y'all for speaking out on the fact that you have a lot of melanated women who are dysfunctional, who are undateable. Nobody wants to deal with them, but they want to come to me and say that, why are we bashing? And, there was a guy. I see you, Jolene. What's up? There was a guy in my comment section. He was like, Jay, you shouldn't have handled that call that way. You should have engaged. You were caught in a trap. And I'm like, how was I caught in a trap when she made herself look bad? I didn't look bad. She looked bad. I've had plenty of dysfunctional women call my show upset, angry, because they don't like the truth. They don't like the mirror that I'm putting in front of their face. But I guarantee you down the road, they're going to be better for it. I'm not going to sit here and play mind games with people who are intellectually inferior to me. I'm not. I'm going to be a bit condescending. I'm going to humor you, but that's about it. And that's what I did. I humored somebody who clearly has issues that they've never gotten over, clearly has issues that extend well beyond YouTube. They're just trying to bring it to YouTube because they have nowhere else to bring it to. So yes, I'm going to humor these people, but they're going to make themselves look bad. They're going to show other women, you know what? I don't want to be like that. So you can't make me look bad in that situation because I allow any and everybody to call my show and express how they feel on my particular topic. I'm not out here trying to impress. I'm not here trying to set a narrative. I'm out here to listen to what people have to say. And if they agree, they agree. If they don't, they don't. I will treat people the way that they treat themselves. And you have mentally unstable, bitter females who are mad at the world because nobody wants them. No man, the men that they want don't want to put no ring on their finger. So they're angry at everybody. I see you, Ednies. Like the stream, people. Now, I think you also, I think you have a lot of Dizzic envy out there, man. I think you have a lot of envy for men because we as men, we could go anywhere. We could smash chicks. We can do whatever. No strings attached, no emotions. And you got a lot of women that want to be able to do the same thing. And they can, but they're going to put a lot of mileage on themselves. Okay. They still want to be seen as dateable for the men that they want. And by being a complete slore, they're not going to have that opportunity. And I think that bothers them. They want to be able to be slores and still get the men they want. That's not going to happen. But see, they don't understand that. They think it's a double standard. I mean, it ain't double standard. It just means that the men that you want ain't going to check for you. So you're going to have to adjust and date who wants to deal with you and what's left of you anyway. Okay, whatever is left of you, find somebody who's willing to deal with that. But let me tell you something, though. the enabling that is going on has to stop. A lot of these bitter females are being enabled by these celebrities, okay? By society, okay? By social media. I mean, why are women so upset at who 50 Cent is dating? Who any of these guys are dating? You don't have a chance to date them. So why are you upset and offended by who he's dating? And what's crazy is that it ain't just 50 Cent. It's been other guys as well that have gotten, you know, trolled into oblivion because they decided they wanted to date out. You know, that's the world we live in right now. Everybody wants you to conform to how they are. They want you to have the same political beliefs that they have. They want you to dress the same way that they do. They want you to act the same way that they do. They want you to think the same way that they do. Okay? Because they are sheep. They are the definition of sheep. They want you to be that way too. But when you are about that truth, they don't know how to deal with that. Because they ain't about no truth. They are about concealing who they are. And when you conceal who you are, you're never able to truly be who you are. You know? You're never able to truly be who you are. A lot of these heifers want to be slanging Dizzy like men, but they can't. So they are envious about that, and you can tell by how they are towards us. But you will never be a man, no matter what you say, and no matter what you do. You're always going to be you. And that should be good enough. But it's not good enough for some of these heifers. They think they should have more than what they have. But that's incorrect. That's incorrect. I just hope they understand that. I really do. I really do hope they understand that. Make sure y'all like the stream, people. Let's get the likes up. Let it get these likes up. Yo, Darlene was good. Like the stream, people. Yeah, man, it's a clear cut mental illness going on out here, and the bitterness gotta stop. Let me tell you something. I'm going to gain more followers and support due to the dysfunctional behavior of these females. You know, it takes some phone calls. I said what I need to say. I want to hear some of y'all. Again, let's keep it as brief as possible. If you call in to argue, you will get hung up on. I may make fun of you a little bit, then I'll hang up on you. All right, a cool Poetic. Yeah, follow Poetic Kel's lead. Like the stream, okay? All right, let's do that. All right. Let's see what this is. Hold on, let me get the audio together. Yo, what's good?
What's good? It's me, Saliva.
What's good, Saliva?
Not much. One thing I will say is, as I mentioned it in the comment section, the thing about being slurs is that if all women stop being slurs, a lot of these guys wouldn't get women. Because let's be real, that's how half of these guys get women. They get slurs. You know what I'm saying? Look at the celebrities. Yeah. Look how their relationships end. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many guys, male celebrities we see go out with the same type of woman? IG models, strippers, slurs, and it seems like they can't get no real woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, like, everything is a balance in the world. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a balance in the world. Like you said, women will never be men, but, you know, slurs are always going to be around because not only does a lot of men need slurs, look at the OnlyFans. Look how much money these women make off of that. These guys personal.
Yeah.
Like,
and these are guys like they think they get validation from doing that, right?
Yeah, they get validation from each other.
Yeah.
You know, if they ain't getting validation from me or probably you. No, I don't give them. Like, you guys are sitting up here paying $20 a month to some of these my old fans. You never even seen their face. You just see them shake their booty, or maybe screw their boyfriend on camera. And come on, man. And like you said, some of these people, they want you to be the same political party, the same dress. Like you know, I don't get that. Like, all are different. Like, I have friends from all different political parties. I have friends that are Republican and conservative. I have friends that are from the left. You know what I'm saying? I listen to all their viewpoints. You know, I agree with some of them, both of them. Then some of them I don't. You know, that's just the way it is. So like you said, people just be you. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Live your life to the best.
Absolutely.
You know, but that's basically all I have to say.
All right, Saliva, thanks for the call, man.
All right, man. Run a good show.
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, shout out to Saliva with the call. Yeah, I think people are starting to wake up. People are starting to really red pill themselves, because that's the best way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, your live was good.
What's good, James? DT man.
What's good, DT?
Man, Janelle Monae just sounds like a lot of these females today looking for men as a scapegoat to their personal issues.
Yeah.
I'm like, you've been in the business how long, and you're just saying this now?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, there are songs that are degrading women, yes. But you and your friends are dancing to that joint, and it's like, what? You got no room to stand on.
Right.
It's just crazy to me, because you want to get rid of male hip hop when it was male hip hop that was started back in the day, and it gave women a platform to rap.
Right.
So it's like, you take that away, you're taking the careers of the female rappers that you so-called secretly praise. And it's like, they need to find something else. They need to look at the mirror that's being put in front of them to get over their issues, because that's the only way they're going to be happy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jay, I just want to put my 2 cents in this, man.
All right. Okay, DT. Well, I appreciate the call, bro.
Cool, man. Red pill all day. And I'm only a fan of hip-hop, real hip-hop, lyrical stuff.
All right. Cool, man. Red pill, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
Call here. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Hey, yo, this Mike in from Miami.
Oh, what's good, man?
Yeah. First time getting on the stream, man, but love your stuff, man. Appreciate all that you're doing, brother.
Thank you, man.
So I believe everything that they're doing, man, is helping us out. Everything that the females are saying, you know, just the double talk, they're coming out, they're just making themselves more apparent. Now you're gonna have the people who, you know, you're gonna have the Sims that's still gonna be Sims, but when the century turns, as in when the men get their, I guess, turn, because, you know, feminism hit, men haven't hit yet. So feminism is going down right now. That's cool. Actually, they're on their third wave feminism, but that's cool. That's cool. That's good. That's good. You know what I mean? Principles always is going to win. That's the first thing I got to say. Principles are always going to win. But it just takes more men to be men. Now, you know, that's been beaten by, you know, that's like beating the dead horse and all that stuff. But when men take their turn, it's going to be, basically it's going to be the currency is going to be male emotion, male security, male stability. Because we're the experience, they're the reflection. No matter what. It doesn't matter if a female deals with 5, 10 dudes, 20 dudes, 30 dudes. It doesn't matter. The dude she's with has a signature. The dude she's with has his own experience, his own reflection. Now it's the man that doesn't understand that, you know, doesn't prize his reflection, doesn't prize his mirror, doesn't, you know, do all that. But that goes back to childhood and all that stuff, and growing up with, you know, single mothers or parents that were dysfunctional, parents that didn't like each other. You know, it just goes all back to that. But as we get older, we carry these things into our relationships.
Yeah, we know.
But there's just so many men that are carrying in disabilities. And even though we all have mental health issues, you know, but men are coming in with disabilities when we're supposed to be leaders. Now what feminism did basically was let females take their role and be like, I could do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I could be a man, I could be a woman, or I could be a a housewife, or I could be a CEO.
Yeah.
But the problem is, with women saying that, of course, it's a double-sided coin because, it's a two-sided coin. A female will want the leadership benefits, but not the accountability, of course.
Accountability, yeah.
But when it comes to men weren't given the option to leave their position. Now, leave their position doesn't mean like, just be a housewife or anything like that, because we're still masculine. We weren't able to flesh out the spectrum of our femininity, just like females are fleshing out their masculinity, but they're just doing it in a whole, I've been oppressed / I'm going to be the oppressor, and I don't even know how to carry any of these emotions, so I just want more and more and more and more. And that's why females, majority of females weren't given that charge to be the leader. They can't hold their emotions in check. So just like they couldn't hold their emotions in check, I'm not getting down on single mothers and all that stuff, It is what it is because that's just life.
Yeah.
But a lot of men are growing up, under this society where it's, being effeminated, where men, it's like you need to follow this, you need to do this, you love your mother. Everyone loves their mother. That's our creator, that's our creator. But do we love them as a human? Our father, we love our father, well, a lot of us probably have fathers. But anyways, it's growing up, our parents are, what they were, and, coming back to all that. But Janelle Monae and all that stuff, just to circle back, all that stuff that they're doing, they're showing us, they're making a lot more men awake. Yeah. Because back in the day, it was really submerged and covered with the women that were dignified and the women that weren't dignified. Yeah. But now it's just a cesspool majority of women that aren't dignified, but like a caller said previously, or I believe you said it. They want respect, but they're not respecting themselves. Yeah. And as any logical man, you'll fully comprehend that. Okay, let's not call them children. But what I say is treat them like they're drunk. When you're talking to them, talk to them like they're drunk. Like you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Talk to them like they're drunk because there's a certain. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's how they want to be treated. They want to be treated like children nowadays.
They want to. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just that we need to hold our our stuff, and then just keep moving, and it's gonna fall back on track. That's all I have to say, bro. Thanks for taking the call, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right. All right. Yo, the call has been lighting up. Damn. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the lines is open. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 callers, man. All calling at the same time. Yeah, you gotta stop doing that. You live. What's good?
Oh yeah, what's up, Jay? This is MV. Yeah, I just want to say on the topic that this whole situation with the propaganda really hit me when I was dating this girl last year, and she came to my house and everything, and she thought she could disrespect me. I ended up having to kick her out. You know what I'm saying? Because they deal with these simps and shit like that, man, and they really think that they can control, man. They think that they can talk to us crazy, but when they come across real dudes, like you said, you know, people, man who's not bigger than me, then it's we're being misogynistic. We don't treat women right. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? You get they really believe in the propaganda in the distribution.
Oh yeah, man. They, especially us, like they think they can disrespect us like it ain't nothing.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say, I really commend you for like trying to put out the truth, because man, after having my run-ins with just delusional females, I really, like you said, just went on the internet, just looking for like, seeing if there was other people that felt like me, finding my truth, and sticking to it. I don't even know how you even able to fight that fight, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go this way.
That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't be able to do this unless I was passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not passionate about it, then you're not gonna be able to speak on it. I mean, you can have passion for something, but not strong enough for you to put yourself out there. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say the last thing. I just really hope that we can bring the black family back together and just stop all the confusion. Stop letting the outside groups manipulate us, men and women, and I just really hope that, you know, the black community gonna fall wrong, because that's how I feel like it's gonna be sometimes, because we just cannot stay together. But yeah. But,
that's true.
Appreciate the time on my.
All right.
Yeah, what were you saying?
No, I was saying that is true. We can't get along with each other. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, appreciate the channel, man. Keep it up, bro.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. All right. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hey, what's up, Jay? This is Big Boss Calvin.
What's good, Big Boss? Yeah, I think I heard
yeah, man.
What's up?
Let me just say it like this. I want to break it down. I want to build it up real quick.
All right.
Janelle Monae is full of shit. And I'll tell you why. Because my thing is, why is she saying this shit now?
Yeah.
But she was silent all these other times. Trump called black women stupid, called black women stupid. And all disrespect, all non-black males. Where is she at? When black women are missing, she's silent. When black women are getting beat up by the police, regardless if they're in the wrong or not, she's silent on that shit. But guess what? She has something to say. But guess what? She's friends with Jay-Z and them.
Oh, yeah.
And didn't Jay-Z call them bitches and hoes too?
Oh,
and
yeah.
First of all, we're talking about a certain type
Big
of female.
pimping. Big pimping.
Yeah, it's like, first of all, they're talking about a certain type of female and their personal experiences being who they are. Nobody misogyny, and especially in the black community. There's no black patriarchy.
Right. They pretend as one. They pretend as one.
Yeah, they pretend there's one. They pretend there's one. And the thing is, she's been in the business for a long time. You see all types of disrespect from black women. And black men try to protect these bitches who are behaving this way. But they all of a sudden when they get a nigger moment, oh my God, I'm sorry for saying that. Oh my God, help me. No. I'm not going to protect the female I don't know like that. It's not my job. You're an adult. They say women are more mature and smarter than men. But I guess they're lying then.
When it counts, you know what I'm saying? When they need something, then it's like, oh, we need protection. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on, man. She was silent about Harvey Weinstein, Les Moonves and them, all these white makers. You have hold on before.
Yo, you there?
We got black misandry. You can't say black men are trash. Where's that outrage? So it's just a bunch of hypocrisy. And plus, you know, I deal with this crap with women in my family too, as you can tell.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have, man.
So I mean, you got male bashing about when it comes to black man bashing, when it comes to these female rappers and singers and artists. But no one says something. Always justified because she's been hurt. And black men get hurt all the time. We all been hurt.
Yeah, it's an excuse. Yeah.
I mean, even when it comes to the whole false allegations and stuff, where's that protection? Where's that outrage when you got women abusing the system, like you stated in the past? I said the same thing too. 911 calls. They talk about Becky using 911 to kill us, but black women are doing the same thing. Remember Brian Banks?
Yeah.
So they just need to shut up. They need to stand down and shut up because they're not winning this battle. They're not winning this war with us. Enough is enough. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Okay. All right, Big Boss. I appreciate the call, man. Shout out to Big
Boss
Calvin with the call, man. All right.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man. Take care.
Hey, thanks, man. All right. Shout out to Big Boss Calvin with the call. The lines is open. Let's see. Hopefully y'all can get through. Yo, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Oh, Jay Black, man. Good to be talking to you again. It's me, Devon, from the Bay Area. You know, we talked in the past about Tiffany Haddish, and I'm glad to be back online with you talk about this situation.
Okay.
I was peeping out, like, what you were saying about a lot of these women, I feel like they are dysfunctional. There's something, you know, that's really going wrong with them as time progresses in 2020.
Yeah.
Like, for example, when you did that news report about the whole situation with April and then Omarion, his ex-wife.
Yeah, his girl. Yeah, his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, I almost wanted to say I couldn't believe that she filmed her children on a stripper pole, but it's like judging all the stuff she did before this, you know, sleeping with Lil Fizz, then got the nerve to complain that Omarion only paid $750 for child support, and I want more, and now you got caught doing this. It's just like, man, it's like, I feel like when women do that, when they project that dysfunction and inappropriateness at an early age, I hate to say it, but you're promoting, you're an agent for pedophilia. You are. You're basically saying, hey, for all the pedophiles out there that secretly looking, it's okay. This is public.
Yeah,
So,
I see.
people,
I ain't cut you off real quick, but I've noticed some weird posts from people with kids. They're putting their kids out there. Was one chick had her daughter like a 2-piece, and she had a 1-piece bikini she was promoting, and it's like she's the toddler. Why are you putting pictures like that out there? Yeah.
So it's I just feel like I'm definitely glad that you're calling this out. And we all need to really do that because if we're gonna sit here and, like you said, try to blame men for everything, we don't know how to keep our dick in. We don't know how to, then why don't we bring that same energy to the individuals who enable them? You're only addressing half of the problem. So I just feel like we need to continue to call this out if we really want to have a shot at creating some stability amongst families and amongst men and women. I mean, So, but until then, I'm gonna stay red pill, and you stay red pill too, man.
Oh, I will, man, and you do the same. All right.
All right, man.
Appreciate it. All right. Shout out to them. I want the call. All right. Yeah, that's why I think it's a good thing when you see both men and women call out the dysfunction. I think it's a very good thing. I like that. I like seeing that because it makes a statement that people are standing against, certain behaviors. All right, I'm gonna take a few more calls. This is not gonna be a long show. I did 2 hours. Over 2 hours the other day. It's like, come on, man. Can't be doing any long streams. You think this is some of these other 5-10 hour lives? But anyway, salute to the chat. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. If you haven't seen the video, here it is that I posted today. You can go and maybe bookmark it. Save it on a tab. Sorry to hear that, True. Sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, I be seeing these people putting their kids all on their IGs and just some weird pictures. It's like, and it's mostly celebrities doing it. And it's like, y'all really putting your kids out here like that, man. Now, you know what? You can say, we can say Janelle isn't relevant, but she is in a lot of movies. They're talking about her being the next Storm in Black Panther 2, which I really hope does not happen. But of course, they're going to reward these sexually ambiguous women. Just like Tessa Thompson, she's sexually ambiguous. They're even a couple. I don't know if they still together, but they're a couple. So she's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So would it really surprise you that they wouldn't put Janelle Monae in Black Panther 2, which they're trying to make into a feminist film, which is going to make me not even want to watch it? I see you, Ann. 411. What's up? All right, hold on a second. Wait for somebody else to call in. What's good, Miss Tech? Shout out to you. Be supporting me on Twitter, liking and reposting or retweeting. Yeah, man. I've seen some of these pages with these celebrities, man. They have their kids all over the page, man. You know, what's her name? Halle Berry had her son in high heels. Some people have their kids with, you know, just they're just putting them out there, and it's just weird. But it's mainly the celebrities, you know, doing that, and you have to ask yourself why. You know. They're making the MCU the
I like my man to be man, if that makes sense, rolling on the floor laughing.
I hear you, Ednice, and that's what you should want. That's exactly what you should want. You know? They're trying to turn the MCU into the gay CU. The gay and lesbian U. That's what they want to turn it to, man. They gonna make the brother. They're gonna make the brother from the Eternals film. I think, is it Eternals? They're gonna make him gay. It's like, what? But then, you know, it's the guy. What's his name? Yeah, Brian Tyree. Yeah, they gonna have him booed up with some white guy. That's one reason why I will not be participating in watching that show, that movie.
What's popping? Glad I made it to a live stream. Red pill all day, every day.
Cool, Miss Tech. Appreciate that. Shout out to you for being here. Yeah, red pill all motherfucking day. Yeah, they trying to make the MCU into one rainbow universe. And I'm telling you right now, if they meddle with Black Panther and ruin that movie, I am not watching it. They trying, and then they going straight for the black characters. The black characters got to be gay first. Ain't that a bitch? The gay characters gotta be gay. They gotta find that he gotta be black. He gotta be dark skinned. He gotta be a rising actor. And we gotta put him in a situation where he's either gay or he's into a dude who wears a wig. And again, I mean, I'm not against people living their life the way they want to live it, but shit, like you interfering with my movies. You interfering with my movies. Okay? Like, they go straight. We got to be dark skinned, got to be a rising actor. He got to be a black dark skinned actor, and we got to make him as gay as possible. Like Janelle Monae, but Janelle Monae says she's pan. You know, she likes everything, I believe. But you never seen her with a dude, so obviously she just likes to sleep with dudes. You know, You paying, you like everything, but you only date women. So that means that you must be screwing dudes.
Hollywood always try to demasculine black man.
You should have illustrated. Yeah. And y'all know what's weird is that when I have made videos about, certain things going on with the alphabet community and the narrative being pushed, I have certain dudes that get upset and they want to shame, they want to talk shit. They want to, you know what I'm saying? It be dudes that be coming to the videos and they be in their feelings. So, listen, I know some of these people are a part of that community. Okay, listen. I'm not talking about specifically you, just the narrative of your community. So if you are upset because I speak on your community, bro, I don't know what else to tell you. Arrow did it first, Mr. Terrific, dark-skinned and gay. Telling you, always got to be a dark-skinned brother. They make sure of that. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, well, Miss Tech, pan means they like everything. They even said that the guy who directed the first Deadpool movie said that Deadpool's character was pansexual. That's when I was like, okay. My excitement love for the movie kind of went down. Yo, Elizabeth, I see you. That's when my excitement went kind of, like, what? But he ended up getting kicked off the film in the second one. I wonder why. That he's a bit of a nutcase himself. And they be having these nutcases making movies and TV shows trying to push a narrative. Trying to make all the black male characters gay. They want all of them gay. They want superhuman women to be kicking everybody's ass. And nobody cares about that. And they're pushing this narrative, and you got people promoting that narrative. Yeah, they want to make Shuri the hero now. It's like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here. There weren't just black people going to those films. And you got to understand, black people are very conservative. I don't care how liberal they may live their lives, they're very conservative. So they're not going to support that movie if they're pushing narratives. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to Victor Creed. They might end up doing that, Victor. It wouldn't surprise me. They won't look at what that show called. I haven't seen much of it. What's that show? Black Lightning. I haven't watched it, but I heard that they have pretty much made the male character pretty much a sidekick. Like he's not even a lead in the show. I think his daughter is sort of like the lead in the show, and she has a white girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them make Thor gay first.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise them. They would. I don't think Chris Hemsworth wants that. So. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hi, it's Daisy from Cali.
Hey, what's going on? You say your name Stacy?
Daisy.
Daisy. What's good, Daisy?
Not much. I feel like Janelle Monae, she's really not one to be speaking right now because she's really, like, if she feels that men in hip-hop are denigrating women, she's denigrating black men, like, by participating in the mainstream agenda, which she's in. Because I feel like she's a industry creation. Who was ever like, hey, put some Janelle Monae on? Nobody. She just shows up at award shows, wears the same suit every time. She's about the gender fluidity. She's pushing a whole agenda. Like, how is that helping anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the same time, time too, I feel like there's like a lot of debate about people saying like, should men be able to say certain things in movies? And I just feel like, you know, women are saying the most explicit sexual things in their lyrics now. That's all they talk about. They talk about selling their box. And like, how does that? I was so disappointed to hear Beyonce talking about OnlyFans on that Megan Thee Stallion feature. Like, what are you talking about? Listen to you.
She trying to be like these younger female rappers. She sees what they're doing. She's trying to be like them and fit in. You know, who would think Beyonce trying to fit in? But that's her. You know.
It's crazy that that's what it's come to at this point. Because I noticed that for a minute. Like, I'm like, damn, Beyonce will just hop on whatever hot remix is going. Like, I'm not really seeing the same creativity that I was seeing, you know, around that 2013 self-titled Beyonce album era. But whatever, that's like a whole nother discussion. But I just feel like, I don't know, this whole shit is making my head spin. Like, you're about to speak right now, and that whole Tessa Thompson chick that she was with, like, she's another industry, I guess, like plant, and she was in that Charlie's Angels reboot that was directed by Elizabeth Banks that totally flopped. Because all of these gender-fueled movies end up flopping, especially now. Like, it's so clear to me. Even that Harley Quinn movie, like, what the fuck does Harley Quinn got to do with none of y'all? Like,
they ruined her. They ruined somebody who had potential just to put bullshit like they put out. You know what I'm saying? Just to fit a narrative of, you know.
No, and the shit was fucked up is when I left that movie with my girlfriends, my friends were like, man, I love how they're putting, like, more strong feminine leads in the movies. Like, people are really, like, at least the impressionable youth, they're really falling for this shit. And I can't even say nothing, you get me? Because, like, if I start to say, like, certain things that, especially with the girls, like, I just really can't. I just was like, oh, word. But I was like, wow, they really believe that shit. Well, I was like, the whole movie, I was like, wow, there's really a whole agenda.
Yeah, it is. It's look at Twitter, look at social media, look at what trends, like what people's thinking is. It's like being part of the in crowd. You want to feel like you're part of the in crowd.
I'm not even on Twitter anymore. I left Twitter in about 2016 because I was already.
Well, that's a good choice. Yeah, that's good. They're good for you, man. Only reason why I'm on there because I make videos. If I wasn't making content, I wouldn't be on it either. It's worse than it's ever been before. Okay.
I'm sure I couldn't even take it now. I'm on Instagram now, and the Shade Room and the Hollywood Unlocked. It's a huge problem. So I'm gonna close my phone call, but my closing point was that Janelle Monae, she's irrelevant. Nobody cares about her in the hip hop realm.
Right.
The average listener isn't listening to her. She's like some sort of niche, like leftist, like white upper class artist. Like, that's who's listening to her. Because it ain't us. And then it's just like, before you talk about people denigrating women, why don't you stop denigrating like femininity and basic masculinity? Like, what about those things? Like, I don't have a problem with gay people but I feel like that should be a choice that an individual makes and not something pushed down us and made really normal. Like, all right. Well, thank you so much for letting me get that off.
All right, Daisy. Well, thanks for the call. All right.
All right, bye.
Bye. Shout out to Daisy with the call. It's a good call from her. It's good to hear. You know, the women. Listen, a lot of women are seeing through the BS too. It ain't just us. Y'all know, like, when I started making videos in 2014, right? People wanted to make it seem like it was just us. We was a small little fringe group of guys making content, just bashing women, talking about women. Then no one's gonna care what we have to say. No one's gonna listen to us, right? But then you fast forward now, the taking pages down and the shadow banning, and the monetization. I think they realize that people do listen and people do care. Shout out to Black Rain.
The MCU will become like sports with females.
I'm telling you, man. That's where it's going. It's gonna become the pandering. It's gonna become the pander the pander cinematic universe. The Marvel that we knew died with Iron Man. Okay, that universe is no longer here. Okay, they're trying to push out Chris Hemsworth, who doesn't want to leave. By the way, I mean he wants to stay as long as possible, but they want to push him out the back door because he's not going to follow none of that agenda shit. So they're trying to push him out the back door. You know. And that's what you see a lot of. So they're trying to get out all the male leads, the Captain Americas, the Iron Mans, but they actually want him back, but I doubt he will come back to that mess. I wouldn't blame him. I really hope they don't ruin Blade, but I still haven't heard details from it, so we can only imagine what they'll do with Blade. Blade is like my last hope for the MCU. That's my last hope. After that, if they ruin that, I can't watch them like that. I just can't. Nobody cares about female-led movies. They really don't. Even women. Women don't care about female-led movies. Women like the heroes being men, saving the day, saving women. They like that story arc. They don't like the story arc of a woman saving a man. You know what I'm saying? Asserting her dominance. Like the Star Wars films recently was doing. Like, women don't care about that. Like, they don't. That's why they don't go and watch those films. Like, they tried to make the Harley Quinn movie into Deadpool for women. Deadpool was already for women. But still, you can't emulate that. You can't emulate a Ryan Reynolds, his personality and charisma. There's not a lot of women who could match that. There's some that could, but the most that can't. But women like for the lead and the hero to be a man that she finds to be attractive, somebody who she wants to fight for her, defend her, save her.
Hey Jay, if Blade is PG-13, will you write off the new series?
I don't know if I could watch a PG-13 Blade. I don't know. It has to be rated R. It has to, in order for it to work, it has to be rated R. It has to be rated R, man. PG-13, I mean, I know that Disney wants as many people to watch as possible, so they want the film to appeal to as many people as possible, but come on, man. Even a rated R film will still get fans in the seats. It just has to be a good movie. Yeah, women. Yeah, Keisha said women want to be damsel in distress. Yeah, they want to be a damsel in distress. They don't want to be fighting side by side with him or saving him. Like, come on, man. Yeah, I like Wonder Woman. I actually did like Wonder Woman. That was probably one of my favorite DC films of the recent memory. Hers, I liked hers because they didn't overdo it with the feminism, with the I can kick a man's ass. It was sort of like she was doing what she had to. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, you know what I'm saying? It reminded me of the TV series Xena Warrior Princess a bit, It was like they didn't overdo it with the she's a female, she can kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? It was sort of like, I'll do what I have to. If I have to kick your ass, I will. Well, the reason why I was saying like Blade being PG not working is because, it's a vampire film. Like, with a vampire film, there's going to be, You know, especially with the original Blade series, like it was kind of gritty, but at the same time, it was action packed. You know. You know, it works better for R rating, I think. This nice guy was good. Yeah, Deadpool was rated R. Yeah, there's talk that they may not be able to do a Deadpool movie in with Disney, which would suck. You know. Yeah, that's what some of the good things about the 90s. They had very good shows, man. Very good shows, very good leads in the shows. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, like I said, 90s had a lot of good shows. You know, Xena, Hercules, all the spinoffs. Some of the spinoffs they had was cool. They don't make shows like that, you know. Those shows actually, you know, didn't have an agenda, wasn't political. They just made TV shows with an idea, you know. Yeah, man, they're treating Deadpool like it's the stepchild that they don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like Deadpool is like a property that they have, and they're like, well, what are we gonna do with this? Like, what are we gonna do with it? Because remember, Ryan Reynolds has a lot of say so on that property. I don't know if he does now, but he did before they got their hands on it. So it's sort of like a situation where they're maybe trying to wrestle control away from him because he changed he was the main one that got the director changed, you know. It's like you got this property and he like, I guess because it's rated R, like, what are we gonna do with this? This is not family friendly. You know, this is not family friendly. In the latter seasons, it kind of insinuated that, but they didn't go too far in it. Maybe that's one of the reasons why the show ended. I don't know. So, a lot of things going on. Janelle Monae being considered for she's being considered for Storm, the Black Panther. As I said again, you bring people like this on to that movie. I like, seriously. You know, seriously. What? Hold on. Oh, let me scroll up. What are y'all? Hold up. Okay. Let me tell y'all something, man. I don't know what it is when females come in the chat room. Y'all take those red pills and put it up. Okay, take the red pill out your pocket. Okay, take the red pill out your pocket. Get some water. Okay, and calm down. I mean, some of y'all act like y'all have never seen a female before. Like, seriously. This is a stop the whole segment right now. We stopping the whole segment. I just want to make sure that people are getting their water and their minerals and they're not like skipping on them red pills. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making sure, because I've had this talk before. I've had this talk before with some of y'all. I told y'all, okay? Get hydrated. Get hydrated. Okay? Get hydrated, then come back to the chat. Okay? We don't do that here. And I've told y'all this. I don't know how many times. Listen, I know you're going to see women who are cute or attractive here. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? All right? You know? About to make an excellent point. I have to look at the chat real quick and see this. The phone lines is open, man. The phone lines is open, man. Let's see. How do I even know they're women? Well, Deshaun, weren't you trying to speak to these people? So obviously you must think they're women. I'm not trying to holler at anybody right now. I mean, you could have men simping for men. I've seen that. I've seen dudes simp over other men. So it happens. Yo, you live. What's good?
What's up, Jay? It's your boy Shy.
What's good, Shy?
Oh man, I missed one of the best live streams. Oh well. But yeah, man, just everything you said, Janelle Monae just being considered for Storm. I just want to say, man, Kevin Feige, he's going to destroy Jack Kirby and Stan Lee's work. I don't know what you think about that.
I mean, they've already done that with certain things. Certain properties, they're taking it and they're making it into... I think they've stayed true for the most part. But some things I kind of disagree with. But for the most part, from what the MCU has been over the years, they've stayed true to Stan Lee. You know, I don't think they did him dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I found out that Kevin Feige is in charge of everything Marvel, from the comics to the cartoon shows to the movies. And when that happens, that's usually because he's been approved to push certain agendas. That's probably why you're starting to see Marvel change.
Yeah, it is. They want to appease the social justice warriors.
Yeah, better not have. I have faith in Ron Coogler. He's from Oakland, California, and I think he has enough creative control in the backing of the community to where if Marvel were to see his final printout and then can you slide in a little bit more agenda, he could say no and still. I don't think they can mess with him. I just want to know what you think about that.
No, I agree, but again, you know, they didn't know whether he's gonna come back to direct the second one. So it could be a situation where they're meddling a little bit more and getting in his ear and they're saying, "Hey, this will be good. This will be good." You know what I'm saying?
I hope not. I hope he stays on this, because they're supposed to make Okoye gay, but he said no, and he fought for that, and they left him alone. So I think he can do it again. Besides that, other current events pertaining to this, man, the calls pretty much said everything I wanted to say. Beyonce, OnlyFans, Meg, Cardi, Nicki, Doja Cat. It's good that your type of red pill philosophy is affecting the women. I even have women in my family that promote that stuff. So it's cool.
Okay.
And the last thing, man, I can't believe Isis, man. I can't believe she said her name was Jasmine and then put the okie doke. I was like, oh man.
I mean, come on, man. This is the internet. People gonna be who they want to be.
Hey, I think she likes you, bro. I'm not sure what she looks like in real life, but man, Jay, you might have to make her submit, bro, dude.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, bro.
My man gonna give her that red pill whammo.
I don't know about that, man, but I appreciate the call, though, okay?
Oh, no problem, fam. All right, chat. See y'all in there. Peace.
Peace. All right. Look at this. Oh, fuck. I missed a call. All right. You're going to have to call back in, caller that dropped off. I clicked to talk, and the phone hung up, so I don't know. I mean, you know, Kevin Feige got a lot to say so. And if he say he want more social justice, that's what those directors going to have to do. Maybe not a lot. You know, maybe a little. You know what I'm saying? But he does have a lot to say so. Yo, you live. What's up?
Hey, what's going on? It's Kagami Fury.
What's good with you, man?
I just wanted to talk more about the Marvel thing. And I'm like really trying to understand here about it. Like, I haven't, so far they've been playing it kind of safe. But the only thing I see on the slate is what, the sequel to Captain Marvel 2, maybe a WandaVision TV show, and Black Widow movie. What other female stuff they got planned? I'm trying to understand.
Well, I haven't been up on Marvel news in a couple months. I just hear things here and there, but they do have
That's
stuff.
What it is, man.
Yeah, that they have stuff slated for like those characters, but again, it's not necessarily just the women. It's what agendas they're pushing and the how they're changing genders and race of certain characters in the comic books. I think that's the main thing, and the orientations. I think that's the main thing. Not that they have female leads.
But not to like take the piss off for this. CW's been doing it for years and nobody's been checking up. That's my problem.
You say who? CW?
CW.
Janelle Monae wants to play
lots
Storm.
Of gay characters. Arrow. Lots of gay characters. Legend Tomorrow. Hell, they turned Sarah from being bisexual to just completely a lesbian now.
Yeah, I mean, I've
like
seen
Sarah
that. That's what sort of made me not watch it as much. When they started out, I watched them, but as of last year, so I haven't really watched much of what's going on in CW. Now they have,
like I said about Mr. Terrific.
Yeah,
like
somebody put
Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, about in the chat about them turning him gay.
Yeah, he was gay because he was turned gay. He's a straight man in a comic book. They even made a joke about that, about the multiverse. And he said, "Oh wow, you mean there's a version out there somewhere he's straight?" Oh, I was like, what?
Wow. Yeah.
Yep. So CW, that's why I look at Marvel. They make Marvel look like straight up like there's the straightest straight guy ever because DC CW's been doing it for years. I mean, Supergirl, her sister, became a complete lesbian.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, well, the CW's been on TV for a while, and when you have something on TV for a while, the agenda is going to change. Because the people running CW aren't necessarily comic book people. They're TV people. So they have to say, okay, what's going to get women to watch? What's going to get gays to watch? What's going to get, black women or black men to watch? So they end up, altering things. But that's the TV side. Just like they had the Netflix side of Marvel, right? You got the CW side of Marvel. So they have free reign a lot of times to do certain things. And WB sort of just sits back. Because as long as the shows are getting ratings, they.
Just one last thing before I go. Just know that so far in the MCU, there's only been one legit gay character. And you know who that was?
Who's that?
He was the guy that was sitting in the council with Captain America during Endgame. The one played by, I think, Anthony Russo. That's the only legit character so far.
Yeah, because see, that was in that Marvel universe, they didn't have all those agendas. Okay? So in that movie, they said, okay, we got to do something real quick. So let's put a gay character at the close to the start of the movie to sort of get people's minds off of the fact that, well, we're not getting representation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, and Valkyrie, possibly. Because they wanted to put that in there.
Yeah.
That Valkyrie, like her lover was going to be the comic book Valkyrie, that one that jumped in front of her and took the blade in Thor Ragnarok. That was supposed to have been her girlfriend, but
Okay.
you know, they decided not to go with it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but that's all I have to say, man. But keep doing what you're doing, man. I love your work, and I'm
Thanks.
trying to keep it as good as, you know, listening to you as good as possible. I mean, I got me a girlfriend now, but they ain't changed my views in the world. I still don't trust them as far as I can throw them. But you get what I'm saying. But,
hey,
all
man.
right, man. But stay up, man.
All right, you too, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, man. All righty. All right, man. Got him a relationship. Shout out to all you guys that might be in new relationships. I'm over the alphabet, people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the stream, people, like the stream, man. You know. Yeah, CW pretty much has reins to do whatever. They give them a lot of free reign to do whatever. Yo, you live. What's up? Yo, what's going on, man? Hello?
Yeah, I'm watching your live show right now.
Okay.
But I thought I was calling into the show.
This is the show. This is you're on live. You're on live. What's good?
Let me get off the show.
Let me say this, people. Whenever you see a number associated with this live stream, it is the live show number. It's not my personal number. It's the show that's live number. Okay? So understand that before you call in. Okay? Understand that before you call in, man. Cause y'all, I think some of y'all want me to go off. Like, why would you want me to go off? You know? Like, seriously. I'm trying to keep it as calm as possible. But some of y'all just want me to go off for no reason. And trust and believe I can do that whenever need be. Okay? Do we have some understanding here? Yo, you live. What's good?
What up, Jay?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Yeah, I think y'all talking about the Marvel shows and all that type of stuff.
Well, originally it was about Janelle Monae, but yeah, we got to discussion about that.
Well, it all kind of looped in. I was gonna say, did you see Janelle was talking about she wants to play Storm?
Yeah.
You know, Disney owns Fox now. Yeah, she's talking about she wants to be the new Storm.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see them putting some LGBT stuff, even though in the comics Black Panther and her get married. But we'll see how I can see her and Okoye or somebody, you know.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like the Storm character, it has to be somebody who actually fits the role and you can be believable as being in a relationship with, you know, the Black Panther character. People know who Janelle Monae is. It's just not going to work. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, basically. Everybody wanted Angela Bassett, but, you know, she's already in Black Panther as a queen mother, so they can't even put her up in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not saying I'm against people in their sexual orientation, but you can tell when they just try to push stuff just to have it in there, and not necessarily just, you know, for story purposes or nothing like that. It's like, come on, man, you know. But we'll see what they do. The CW, like half the characters in there, the Batwoman character, you see, they already trying to replace the white girl they had with a black woman now.
Mm-hmm. Like that's all it takes.
It's just a mess.
That's all it takes. Changing the race.
But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say though.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool, man. Well, thanks for the call, man.
Yeah,
All
peace.
right, peace. Yeah, Miss Tech, that happen. I mean, every once in a while, but I want to know that too. Like, you call in, you gotta say something, man. Because other people are wanting to call in, and I don't want my time to be wasted. I don't want my time to be wasted. I just don't think it's going to be believable as her being Storm. I don't believe it's going to be believable at all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like the stream, man. You better help us. Hopefully you learn something today. Hopefully you change your life around. Maybe you'll find a man, that fits you long term, not short term, long term. Okay, get some love in your life. But yeah, man, for that, the Black Panther, you got to put the right people in that role. Don't put people in there to fit no goddamn agenda because she likes to eat carpets. That should never matter. Should never matter. There are plenty of black women, female actresses that are actually into men that they could put in that role. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's her name? The chick that was on she was on the Luke Cage show. Yo, what's good?
Hi, it's Daisy. I called back because I had another point that I needed to get off.
Okay.
It's about Janelle, her comments about music.
Mm-hmm.
For this point, she's saying that the music disrespects women. So I'm going to refer back to a Breakfast Club interview with TLC, and they were being used by Charlemagne, and they had a song on the new album with Snoop Dogg, and he tried to throw like a curveball question to them, and he was just all like, Snoop Dogg has a record called Bitches Ain't Shit but Hoes and Tricks, and TLC stopped dead in their tracks, and they looked at Charlemagne and they said, Charlemagne, some bitches ain't shit. Like, and that's how I feel about it. Like, some bitches ain't shit for hoes and tricks. Like, and why am I gonna take offense when a rapper is talking about hoes and tricks in a song?
Yeah, you shouldn't. Why? You absolutely should not take offense to that.
She said she dances to that shit.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think the I'm gonna cut you off, but only the women that are snowflakes and the males that are snowflakes get upset about that.
Right. I just feel like they're trying to like stop trying to make hip hop like some other shit. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that I support, people getting shot and killed. I'm not trying to make hit 'em ups come out every day, and I understand what that leads to, but I just feel like there's a lot, like, certain shit in hip-hop, like, dude, like, it's not from a good area. It's a reflection of the environment that it comes from. Like, it just happened to have gone mainstream, and now that it's, like, pop music, hip-hop, they're trying to take all the bad influences out of it, but is it really hip-hop when you do that?
Well,
hip-hop was never for children. I don't really feel like...
No, it wasn't. It was always for adults. It was never for kids. It should be.
Just like, I don't feel like you should have your 8-year-old daughter listening to Nicki Minaj, like, boy, toy name, like, that shit. Your little 8-year-old daughter shouldn't be rapping that shit at the same time, like, the kid shouldn't be rapping the Kodak Black, like.
Right.
I like Kodak Black, but I'm grown. I know how to take that shit. Like, it's the same thing with movies. We're not like, oh, why is every movie on some sex and some bullshit? Like, don't take your kid to that one.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you,
Yeah.
Jay, for that was my last point.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, appreciate the call again. You want to clarify? That's cool. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to you. Just want to call in, clarify some things. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hey, what's up? I just listened in, and how you doing today, by the way?
I'm doing good. What's going on with you? You all right?
I'm cooling. I was actually gonna drop a podcast, but before I did that, I was like, you know what? Let me call him up and get in this conversation.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. So
I want.
honestly,
Go ahead.
I've been hearing a lot about the whole Monet thing, but
Uh-huh.
I really think that her attitude comes from, like we've talked about before, like the ego place. I don't know who hurt her. I don't know what she experienced with men in general that she feels like she wants to. Because there's some people with their logic is like, yo, if men did all this, let's turn around and pay them with the same type of indecency or the same type of mean, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like she wants to do that like revengeful thing, and I feel like
Yeah.
if you want to push agenda, you can push your agenda by creating links yourself instead of trying to go and redo history.
Yeah.
Like,
I said it.
I mean, cartoon.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I said it. I think in a video I did that I think that a lot of people like her, they have issues in their past, and they project them onto men, and they're never able to get help for that. You know. And I think
I meet a lot of in competition.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you good.
I said that I meet a lot. There's a lot of women that are in competition with men, and I feel like they probably aren't getting the opportunities they want, because if you're competing with a man, 9 times out of 10, you're acting and you're moving like a man. So why not hire a man instead of a woman?
Right.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but you know.
Well, she's a weird person. She's weird, so you know.
She comes off standoffish. She doesn't come off like you would say something to her and she's gonna slice it in 600 ways, but like in a bad way. Like just to defensive and angry instead of letting you answer, like those over the top vegan people who will treat you like shit if you have like cake and it happens to have milk mix. Like, yeah, no, like that's the vibe she gives me. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna peace out now.
All right. Okay. Well, cool. Well, thanks for checking in. All right.
All right. Thanks for having me. Bye.
You too. Bye. Shout out to her. Positive vibes. Make sure y'all like the stream. Low key decided to see what Chris Rock is gonna do with the new Saw chapter. Yo, I kind of forgot about. I am interested too, but I'm just sawed out. Like, we done seen about 15 Saw movies, even though I could watch all 15 again. You know, but I think the earlier ones were the best. You know, just the it just got kind of like in a way of, you know, this person was an assistant to, you know, and then this person was an assistant, and then this person was an assistant, and they're connected by this. You know, putting the pieces together. Man, she's actually known for being a bitch. I could see that. I could definitely see her being a bitch to people that she's around. I could definitely see that. She just comes off as probably being very condescending with people, very short with people, probably very introverted. Yo, you live. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Jay?
I'm good, man. What's up?
Yeah, you all right? I was about to say, you read by me. What did Janelle Monae say?
Say it again.
What did Janelle Monae say again?
Listen, man. Listen, I appreciate the call, bro. But y'all can't be calling me asking me what she said. Seriously, man. Like, I don't. Like, bro, she said basically that rappers were toxic and they were denigrating, disrespecting the black woman. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said. She said, again, that male rappers denigrate and disrespect black women. Why do y'all call my show and not know what I'm talking about? Do y'all really think I'm going to sit here and explain to you after an hour and 50 minutes of me being on this live stream? I'm going to explain to you what the fuck I've been talking about, that I made a video about. And I have told y'all what was going to happen if you did that again. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Let's see. Salute to everybody that's here. Shout out to the people that donated, you know. But yeah, man, y'all can't be calling me asking me about what I've been talking about for an hour and 50 minutes, man. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to me, disrespectful to the people who called in, knew what they were talking about, and the people in the chat room. That's disrespectful. All right? You see, the one basic thing that I do, if I don't know what's going on, I either ask a question in the chat, super chat it, I go and research it, so I understand the gist of everything. So I'm like, okay, I know my stuff. I'm going to talk to this person. We're going to have a discussion, right? We're going to have a discussion, right? Yeah. But, yeah, man. Yeah, it does, Miss Tech, but again, you know, people will do things just to be funny. It ain't nothing funny about, you know, me ending that call quickly. And you know, I've even done it with people in my chat room. People come in my chat room saying crazy, you know, dumb things. They get blocked immediately, and with no questions asked. Man, I think people look at me, they listen to me, they watch the show, and they get a sense of, they think of who I am, what I do. No, you don't. You have no clue. Okay? Ramirez says 3-day old news. My wife does that shit to me instead of research. Right. Look, before I do any video, I do research. I go and I look up every possible article I can on it, so I know what I'm talking about. Even if I don't know the person, I go and I look up information on them, their background, what they're famous for or what they did. I go look at their Instagram or their Twitter, just so I understand the person. Just so I understand the person. I don't think it's that remarkable. I've been saying it over and over, you know. I even pointed people to my video. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all where the video is. Y'all can go and check it out, okay? This is the video here. Y'all can go and check it out. That's the video that gives you the gist of everything that I'm saying. I'm assuming because y'all are subscribed to me that you've seen this video. You see? What'd that say? What'd that say? And I showed this a little bit earlier. What does that say? What does that say? That's a link to the video. You know what I'm saying? Tay Miles, don't tell me what to do, bro. You're in my chat room. I am very calm. I'm very calm. You haven't seen me go off. Tay Miles, why don't you be calm, bro? Don't come in my chat room telling me to be calm. I'm very calm. I'm calmly explaining why I'm speaking on Janelle Monae. So if your feelings are hurt, then this ain't the place for you. Okay? Don't be a snowflake, sir. Don't be a snowflake. Grown men and women should be able to be talked to like grown men and grown women. You know, if my voice is hurting your feelings, making you feel bad, excuse me. This is what happens when you go almost 2 hours, when I go 2 hours live, okay? I get a little turned up, you know? Cue the evil laugh. I'm going to get it queued up on here so I can play it instead of me just, randomly doing it, Yeah, I have this very much so under control, sir. I've been doing this I've been live streaming for a while. I think I understand how to do this. But if y'all want to see that other video, this is the link to it. I'm putting in the chat. Y'all can go and check it out. Yeah, ASMR to my ears. Yeah. Okay, let me get this jackass out of here. It ain't that serious. Well, you're here. So bye. Yeah, well, we talk like adults here. I'm not gonna talk to you like children. Now you got people that's gonna talk to you like your children, but I don't. But that's the link to the video I put. Yeah, Nasara just put it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute to everybody that's here. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be doing another podcast soon on Anchor. So go ahead and put that on the tab, okay? You know? So y'all go and put that on there. All right. You can go ahead and subscribe to that. But yeah, I'm gonna do another podcast. I may bring somebody on. I may bring somebody like on the podcast to do like I wouldn't say an interview, but it'll be like we just sitting down talking. Cause I'm not an interviewer, I'm not having a conversation with somebody. That's you can do that, So I'm probably gonna maybe try to do that for one of my upcoming podcasts. I'm looking at some topics and some things I'm definitely looking to do. Oh, you did, Miss Tech? Cool. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, download the app if you can, man. I moved all my podcasts over there. There's like 5 already archived over there. So I'm gonna be adding some more because I'm the content guy. I'm always coming up with content to put up. Especially like a couple years ago, man. I used to go so hard. I was on Blog Talk Radio. I was on YouTube doing live streams, and I would do Blog Talk Radio, then make videos. I don't think I have that energy. I don't have that energy. I don't think, to do that like I did before, man. I'd just be doing so much content. I don't think I had the energy like I did then. But that was just my passion for making videos and making, the passion is still there, but just doing content like that, man, it takes up a lot of time. It really does. You know what I'm saying? Right, Elizabeth? Yeah, Freaknik used to be very big back in the day. And I think they forgot about that too. And the women were enjoying it just as much as the dudes were. Yeah, mistake nothing but love, man. Shout out to all the supporters, man. People that be supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Donating, being a part of the chat. Hopefully y'all, want to become members. Y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? The stream is an all-nighter. No, I don't think this is going to be an all-nighter, man. I told you I had to do, y'all know I had somebody in the comment section complaining about me doing a 2-hour live stream. They was complaining about me doing a 2-hour live stream. They say, I think he said shaking my head 2 hours. Go look at the comment section on the live stream I did about 50 Cent. The live stream is barely it's like 2 hours, right? And they're like, man, a 2-hour live stream? They're not used to me doing, like, going too long on the live streams, man. You know? I'm like, man, y'all, the audacity. Yeah, it's like some people like the long lives and then some people don't, man. So that's why I put the stream clips up too. Not the phone calls, but just the a piece of the earlier in the stream. But yeah, man, the long live streams, people tend to not like it. You know what I'm saying? They tend to not like those. But I mean, I don't care. But I mean, if I do a long live stream, I'll do one. But you got people that either like it or you got the people that don't like it. You know what I'm saying? You know what, Matic Music? I could see a scenario where a lot of people just don't get in relationships. They're just acquaintances. They're like friends with benefits. They just, no labels, but there won't be much marrying. They'll just be people just getting together and being with each other, but not necessarily getting married or anything or being anything long term. You know what I'm saying? Michael Hank, what's up? And he says, I'm older than you. So if I can do this all night. Well, listen, if we're talking about, just generally, working or whatnot, being up all night, of course I can do that. But when it comes to live streaming, man, doing all night is just, I don't want to over talk. I don't want to sit here because what's going to happen is that the conversation is going to devolve into 5 or 10 different things. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I want to do. I don't want it to devolve into like 10 different things. You know what I'm saying? But I could, like, if I was really enjoying the show, I could do it longer. But it's just me here, and and I have other things I'm working on too. So it's like it's not really me just doing this. There's other things that's going on as well. You know what I'm saying? I would say so, Alan. Maybe, you know, who knows? All right, well, let me see. But Ednice got the energy. I like Ednice's energy. She says she can be here all night, and she's older, which is actually good. You know that you're an older woman with energy. That's definitely good, Ednice. Shout out to the people that saw the video I posted last night about Deshaun Jackson and Steven Jackson. For the few people that watched it, salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. Ella said, Jay don't do collabos. Not really. If I do, I'm very picky. You know, I can't do collabs with everybody, you know. I have to really like you as a content creator or as a situation where I like your platform and your topic, and I may, you know, hey, let's do a collab on something. But yeah, I have to like you as a content creator. That's just me. Or if you're somebody like outside of YouTube, like you're somebody that, I don't know, maybe you're a gamer or something, you know, or maybe you do fashion, makeup, music. Y'all know I did a video with the young lady that does hair and stuff like that. She's a celebrity artist, not artist, a celebrity hairstylist. You know, just random, you know, things. Because I tell you, I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. You know, I don't want to, you know, I don't want what I do to be carbon copy of what other people do in certain things, especially when it comes to collaboration. So I like it to be like a situation like, oh shit, Jay he talking to who? Oh shit, he talking to, oh okay, you know. You know? That's what it's about, man. What you need is a 5-hour stream part once you get to 100. A 5-hour. If this channel could get to like 25,000, I would say in the next week or two, I'll do a 5-hour live stream. Just because I want to get to 25 and then on to 30 and then on to 40. So that'll be the first step in the milestone. So we get to 25 here real quick in the next week or so. And maybe next week or so, I'll do a 5-hour live stream. Why not? I mean, that's how it is. Me, this nice guy. That's, you know, a lot of times it's timing too. I just don't have time to really go and watch people and, you know, do interviews with people like that, you know. And if I do, it's going to be with people that I genuinely like as content creators. They got a stronger work ethic as me, you know. Am I in the firearms? I'm getting there, Ernest. I'm getting there. I'm gonna have me a TI like stockpile sometime soon. Alright. Streaming on Twitch. I might. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I was thinking about it. I mean, y'all can go over there and follow me over there on Twitch. I've been strongly thinking about it, but I don't know whether I just want to do a live stream like this or do I want to game, because like when I'm gaming, I want to be in the zone of gaming. I don't want to be like people asking me about YouTube and shit. You know. But let's see. Hold on. I mean, it wouldn't be a single. If I'm on Twitch, it's not gonna be a single player. Miss Tech. When I mean like YouTube, I mean it won't be a topic show, because I have people come to my streams where I didn't have a title like of anything, and they be like, "What's the topic? What's the topic? What's the topic?" I mean, obviously, if you're gaming, there's no topic. That's what I meant. But yeah, that's it. All right, people, that's it. I'm out. Salute to everybody that's here. I'll see y'all next. So make sure you follow me. Social media, keep up. It's another 2-hour live stream that I did. So, all right. Shout out to Winifred19. I appreciate that. All right.